The city greeted Danielle Panabaker with a soft pink blush, as if the streets themselves had been painted in delicate watercolors just for her arrival. The gentle morning light filtered through the blossoms, casting a magical glow over everything it touched. She stepped out of the car, the air sweet with cherry blossoms, their fragrance swirling around her like a welcoming embrace. Each petal that drifted down seemed to whisper a promise of peace and renewal. The streets were lined with trees, a spectacular explosion of pink and white, creating a breathtaking canopy overhead. It was as if nature had rolled out a carpet of blossoms to guide her forward. Danielle felt as if she'd stepped into a fairy tale, where every corner held a new wonder and every breeze carried a secret. The world seemed softer, quieter, and infinitely more beautiful. She walked beneath the blossoms, letting the beauty wash over her, each step a gentle reminder to slow down and savor the moment. The petals above formed a delicate roof, sheltering her from the rush of everyday life. Here, time seemed to slow down, and the only thing that mattered was the present moment. The world outside faded away, leaving only the soft rustle of petals and the warmth of sunlight on her face. Danielle had come seeking a break, a chance to reconnect with herself, to find clarity and inspiration in the quiet beauty around her. She let herself breathe deeply, feeling the tension of the past few months begin to melt away. The city offered a gentle invitation to rest, to dream, and to believe in new beginnings. Every path through the blossoms seemed to lead toward hope, toward possibilities she hadn't yet imagined. With each step, her heart felt lighter, full of anticipation for the days ahead. The city's beauty awakened something inside her, a sense of adventure, and a readiness to embrace whatever came next. This was more than a vacation. It was a journey for her soul, a chance to rediscover joy and wonder in the simplest moments. The cherry blossoms became her companions, guiding her gently forward. The city had welcomed her with open arms, and she was ready to embrace every moment, letting the magic of the cherry blossoms fill her with hope and gratitude for the journey ahead. The next morning, Danielle wandered into a garden that felt like a living painting, every step drawing her deeper into a world that seemed almost too beautiful to be real. The air was cool and fresh, carrying the faint, sweet scent of blossoms. Cherry blossom trees arched overhead, their branches weaving together to form a delicate canopy. Sunlight filtered through the petals, dappling the path with shifting patterns of light and shadow, as if the garden itself was breathing. Petals drifted down like pink snowflakes, silent and magical, swirling gently in the breeze. Each petal seemed to carry a secret, a wish, or a memory, floating softly to the earth. Danielle paused to touch a single blossom, marveling at its delicate strength. The flower felt impossibly soft, yet it clung to the branch with quiet determination, a reminder of resilience in fragile beauty. Even the smallest things, she realized, can create something powerful together. Each tiny blossom contributed to the breathtaking spectacle, a tapestry of color and life woven from countless individual blooms. Around her, families picnicked on soft blankets, couples strolled hand in hand, and artists sat quietly, sketching the scene with focused wonder. Laughter and gentle conversation mingled with birdsong, filling the air with warmth. There was a shared reverence in the air, everyone honoring the moment in their own way. It felt as if time had slowed, inviting everyone to simply be present and appreciate the fleeting beauty around them. Danielle smiled at strangers, feeling part of a community united by beauty and wonder. For a moment, differences faded, replaced by a sense of belonging and shared joy. A sudden shower of petals rained down, blessing her with nature's gentle touch. She laughed, caught off guard by the simple delight, and let herself be fully immersed in the experience. She closed her eyes, letting gratitude fill her heart. The world felt softer, kinder, as if the garden itself was offering her a moment of peace. In that moment, she was completely present, at peace with herself and the world. The gentle rustle of petals became her meditation, grounding her in the here and now. The worries of the world melted away, replaced by a sense of lightness and hope. It was as if the garden had whispered a promise of renewal. This was more than a beautiful sight. It was an experience that touched her soul, leaving her changed in ways she couldn't yet describe, but would carry with her always. Danielle joined a group of friends beneath the delicate pink canopy, their laughter mingling with the gentle rustle of petals overhead. The air was filled with anticipation, as if everyone sensed that something special was about to unfold. They gathered around an elderly gardener, whose eyes sparkled with wisdom, as he began to share the ancient meaning of sakura, the beloved cherry blossom. Cherry blossoms, he explained, are more than just beautiful flowers. They represent the fleeting beauty of life, the impermanence of every moment, and the promise of renewal that comes with each new spring. Their brief, breathtaking bloom reminds us to cherish every moment, to appreciate the present, and to find joy in the now. As the buds open to the morning sun, they symbolize hope for new beginnings, encouraging us to embrace change and growth. Danielle felt the message resonate deeply within her heart, stirring memories and dreams she had almost forgotten. Hanami, the cherished tradition of viewing blossoms, is about more than just admiring flowers. It's about connection, sharing time, laughter, and joy with loved ones beneath the blooming trees. The flowers create a gentle space for people to pause, reflect, and simply be together, away from the rush of daily life. The gardener smiled and handed Danielle a single blossom, saying softly, "Love is like the sakura. It returns, it renews, and it makes life beautiful, even if only for a moment." Danielle held the delicate flower in her hands, feeling a wave of gratitude for the lesson and the kindness she had received. The cherry blossoms had become her teachers and storytellers, whispering their wisdom through every petal and breeze. Their silent language spoke of love, hope, and the preciousness of life, reminding her that beauty can be found in even the briefest moments. With a gentle smile, Danielle carried this newfound wisdom with her, ready to share its message of renewal and connection with the world. That afternoon, Danielle noticed a young woman, Akari, sitting alone and crying on a park bench. Remembering the gardener's words about connection, Danielle quietly sat nearby, offering silent support. After a gentle exchange, Danielle spoke of the blossom's hope. Akari, surprised but comforted, began to share her story of heartbreak and loneliness. Danielle listened, offering empathy and understanding. They were two strangers, but in that moment, united by shared vulnerability under the cherry trees. Sometimes, the greatest kindness is simply being present. Danielle showed Akari the blossom the gardener had given her. "These flowers represent renewal," she said, "a promise that hope can bloom again." Akari smiled, the word renewal bringing a glimmer of hope. Danielle suggested they walk together, not to escape sadness, but to move through it surrounded by beauty. As they walked, their conversation grew lighter, sharing stories and dreams. Akari's posture straightened, her sadness easing. The kindness of a stranger had become a lifeline. Danielle realized that love, kindness, empathy, connection, builds bridges where there were walls. Even small acts can plant seeds of hope. The cherry blossoms had brought them together, reminding them both that renewal is always possible. As the sun set, Danielle and Akari returned to the park entrance, now friends. Akari thanked Danielle for her kindness, her gratitude sincere. Danielle felt the gift was mutual. The blossoms had created space for connection. "It's not just about seeing the flowers," Danielle said. "It's about sharing the hope they represent." They hugged, promising to remember the day and its lesson. Love never fails. It's found in small acts of compassion, in listening, in a gentle smile. Like the cherry blossoms, love returns, resilient and renewing. Danielle understood the gardener's words. Love is a cycle of renewal, always ready to bloom again. Helping Akari wasn't heroic, just human. By sharing her light, Danielle's own heart grew brighter. The promise of the blossoms was for the human heart too. Love, like spring, always finds a way back. On her last day, Danielle walked through the garden as petals fell like gentle rain. The peak bloom was passing, but the beauty remained, transformed. She sat quietly, reflecting on the colors, the scents, and the lessons learned. Her adventure had brought her rest, beauty, and a renewed faith in kindness. By opening her heart, she had become part of the story of the cherry blossoms. The memory of Akari's smile and their shared walk would stay with her. Danielle left the city with a heart full of spring and a lesson she'd carry always. Love, like the cherry blossoms, always returns, bringing the promise of new beginnings.